started with sort of J. LaPierre's father, who was a bit of an inventor really, and he would see a problem and then go about inventing something to fix that problem. And I believe he was out with his wife out on a fishing boat in the Gulf of Mexico, and they were having problems with the navigation, and decided that the answer would be an optical compass. And I guess when they got back into port, he started devoting his energy to that. And I guess back in 1971 they produced this first optical compass, and that really was the product which launched DigiCourse into the market. Well, DigiBird is a depth control device really. It allows the contractors to control the depth of their streamer during the acquisition, and that's very important because controlling the depth of the streamer allows you to record a range of frequencies. And we were totally focused for many years in controlling the depth of the streamers, and now we're really focused on controlling the streamers laterally. So you could look upon DigiFin as a DigiBird almost turned on its side. It's not quite that, but it's basically that's what it looks like. And it allows the contractors to laterally control the streamers. The concept started off by building a QC navigation system, and that was primarily for the oil companies, to give the oil companies confidence that during at the start of these surveys that the data is being acquired correctly. There was a change in the industry at one point where the responsibility for producing the quality control switched from the oil company onto the contractor themselves. Initially what happened there was the contractor started using our grid nav system. When they saw how good it was, they then realised that if there is going to be a next generation system, then these guys might be best placed to actually build it. Spectra was a single line system, ORC is a survey-wide system, and although it still does all the functions of Spectra, navigation and shot control, we see it much more now as a command and control system, so it's much more about integrating all the other functions within the instrument room and not just dealing with the positioning side. Concept used to always work with DigiCourse in the past, so that was always going on. But as separate companies, there was only so much we could do. Now that we're actually one organisation, that gives us a lot of capability. And we have been slowly but surely integrating the technology into Orca and into Spectra. And as we've evolved this integration, we've come up with the intelligent acquisition idea. And an intelligent acquisition is really about harnessing all the information on the vessel, not just the positioning information, harnessing all the information in the vessel to really drive the in-water spread to where we want it to be. Not only do we tow streamers to the water, but we also put cables or arrays on the sea bottom. So we have a product, VSO, Vector Size Ocean. We launched that product with an exclusive arrangement with RXT of Norway. It's a buoy-based system, and that's one of the key differentiating features about it, that you don't require a recording vessel. So as well as having these high-fidelity vector sensors, you also have a buoy-based recording system, which means that you can actually shoot OBC with a single vessel, and that has never really been done before. I do think we see that the demand will be for large capacity, high-end vessels. The targets are becoming more complex, they're deeper. So there's a drive for wide azimuth techniques, a drive for 4D, a drive for high density 3D, complex acquisition. And so we have to build a toolkit that allows us to take advantage of those types of surveys. Now, unless we work very closely and collaborate with our customers, we will not bring the right technology to market, certainly not in a timely manner. So very strong collaboration. That's key to our success.